Hello and welcome to Sportszone. I'm your host, Matt McEwen. For the last couple of years, if you're a car enthusiast, Orangeville has been the place to be. Sportzone's own Russ Emo headed on down one of the local cruise nights to check it out.
And we're standing in front of
66 Mustang Coupe.
66 Mustang Coupe. Sweet car.
It's nice. It's nice.
So how much work have you done on this one?
Since I bought it, I've done a lot of major changes to it. Switched it was a 6-cylinder car, made it an 8-cylinder car, put a 4-speed in it, 8-inch rear end in it, put disc brakes on it, customized the hood, 4-barrel carburetor, just odds and ends. It's just a driver.
That's a nice little driver there.
Yeah, I enjoy it.
Now it does say 289 on the outside. Is it still a 289 in there?
Yeah. Yes, it is.
So you found it. Where'd you find the 289 8-cylinder?
Oh, I had the motor from before. Used to have my brother and I raced a 65 Mustang Fastback, so we had some parts kicking around. So just kept them.
Just happen to have parts laying around.
That's right.
So how long have you owned this?
This one I've had about 6 years. So it took a while. It took me about a year and a half to get it where I wanted to have it. So.
Okay, and what were you expecting from it?
Nothing. I enjoyed having a bit of a muscle car. I had other ones before, but something that it's enjoyable to have. You can buy an old car, you can go out and buy a brand new car, but just enjoying it, working on it, gives you that thrill. Oh, gee, it works. It's running. It's the pony interior that came with the car at the time. Okay. You can get two types. You can get the standard interior, or you can get the pony interior. So this one has the pony interior.
Yeah, it looks really good. Now, is it original, or have you had it done, or?
It's still the original interior in it. I haven't done much to it. It's kind of my next thing on my list to change a few things and fix a few things up. Like I said, it's when you look at the car from '66, it's 50 years old. So it's time to upgrade things a little bit.
So thinking about the Mustang, so what drew you to get a Mustang?
Well, being young at the time, 15, 16 years old, my brother had bought the first Mustang. He had a 65 Fastback, and I just enjoyed the car. When I was driving, he was kind enough to let me use his car, to go out. And it's just something, I enjoyed it. And as time goes on, your age and everything, looked around for a Fastback, and couldn't find one that really suited my needs. Most of them are, as I said, a lot of the old 65, 66s and that had a lot of body problems. The rockers and everything would be rotted out of them. And body work wasn't my forte, mechanical wise, not a problem. So I was able to come across this, and I was happy with that. So it's still, like I said, it's the Mustang era, had been around for years and years. Mustang Camaro in the 60s, that was the big thing, It was a Mustang or was it a Camaro? Everybody used to race them, so that's why I prefer the Ford. I find it easy to work on, so it was really good. It's an enjoyable thing. It's just a standard 4-barrel Edelbrock intake and carburetor, and like I said, it's just the original engine for it, so it's been really good. Easy to work on.
I mean, there's nothing. It's just in immaculate condition. I mean, you're doing a great job on this thing, and I know it's got to be a lot of fun to drive.
It is. Like I said, I drove today from home here. It took me an hour. It's a nice drive. The car doesn't wander. Like I said, it's good on the highway. If it wasn't, I wouldn't take it out for this distance. But no, it's an enjoyable drive.
With me, I have Randy, and Randy, you have a
68 Buick LeSabre custom convertible.
68 LeSabre custom convertible. And what kind of colors do we have going on here?
Well, I can't remember what it was kind of sort of a plum crazy purple I had on the bottom of it, and light blue. I put them all on, but I can't remember the exact names of the colors. So,
has it been that long to put them on, or?
Well, I cut the original paint job in those two colors in '93. And then I redid it in 2000. So.
Awesome. Well, that's good. And you have some inscription on the back.
Yeah, it says Venus in blue jeans. Now you got to watch the light because the lettering seems to disappear sometimes. Just you don't see it and you go. One day I walked up to the car and I couldn't read it and I went, "What happened to my lettering?" And as soon as I looked around the other side, it was still on there. So just the light hits it the right way, it disappears. So it wasn't intentional, but it does. So I've Frenched in the side marker lights, shaved the door handles, built custom skirts for it, which are 7 feet 4 inches long, believe it or not, and the custom paint job. So, yeah, it's not quite original.
What do we got under the hood?
It's a Buick 350 4-barrel.
Is it basic, or have you tweaked that any?
No, it's an original engine. Well, it's actually not original to this car, but it's an original engine for that period. Right. There was a '74 engine in when I bought the car, but this past winter I had to pull it out. She either had to be rebuilt, or I had to do something and put another motor in it. I lucked out. I found one at a good price, so I cleaned her all up and put her in. It's running pretty good.
So how many years have you been working on this car?
Well, I've had it for 27 years. I've been working on it for 27 years, but it's been on the road ever since the day I bought it. Shortly after I bought it, I did a safety on it. I drove it the way it was for the first summer. The following winter, I restored it back to original. I drove it that way for 5 or 6 years, and then I decided I wanted to go a little bit crazy with it and do some custom work on it. So I got a lot of different comments when I changed it and went custom, but one guy said to me, "Why would you do that to your car?" And I said, "Well, it's my car." So,
exactly.
So, but I've had a lot of fun with it, a lot of fun. And I've put a lot of miles on it. It's been all over down the States and pretty well from one end of Ontario to the other end. So
what kind of gas mileage do you get on this?
actually on the highway I get about 20 miles to the gallon. So it's not too bad.
Yeah, that's not bad at all for what you're at there.
With the old motor. Now this one's a little bit more high performance motor. It's a stock motor, but it's got a higher compression and higher horsepower. So I don't know yet what kind of mileage I'm going to get on it. I'm still working on it. I've had some problems since I put it in, but got them ironed out now, I think.
So how much time did you spend on those fender skirts?
Well, it took me about 60 hours to make those skirts. Once I got the first one made, it was a little quicker the other one. It's actually kind of an interesting story. There's a wrecking yard in Acton just outside of Rockwood. He's got the fields full of old cars. And I had been out there a couple times and found bits and pieces for this car. And I called him up one day and I asked him about the brown 6.8 LeSabre 2-door. I said, the quarter panel's still on it. And he says, yeah. I says, he says, but they're kind of rotten on the bottom. I said, well, that's okay, I only want the top half. He says, well, how rusty's your car? And I said, well, it's not that they're rusty. I said, I'm going to use them for making bubble skirts. And he says, what? And I said, yeah. What I did was I got the top half of the quarter panels and I flipped them upside down and used them on the other side for skirts. But I had to manufacture a frame to weld the skin to and all the hardware to mount them on the car. And they've been on the car since '93 and they haven't fell off yet. So I guess I must have got it on pretty good.
Sounds like you did a good job. Have you ever had to change your rear tire?
Yeah, they're not really that problem. They look kind of complicated. There's a couple bolts holding them on and the typical butterfly in the center of the skirt. And yeah, you can take them off in about 5 minutes. And they're not very heavy, but just kind of hard to store if you got to take them off, right?
What are we standing in front of here?
You're standing in front of a 58 Pontiac Pre-Gen convertible. It's a tri-power, 4-speed, the only one in existence. It won the top cruise car in 2005. It won the Nationals. It won the Cruise Nationals. It won Top Pontiac. Anything else? I'm not sure. What do you want?
So when you say tri-power, what do you mean tri-power?
It's got 3 carburetors.
3 carburetors. What size are the carburetors?
I am not really sure what these ones were. They're not 97s. I'm not really sure what they were. The GM ones, factory. It's all factory. It was redone in 2004. It was completely framed off and put back together from a fellow down in Bell River. And Bob Chauvin did the car. And he did this because he's done many cars. But this car here, it's really rare because it's being a 4-speed transmission in it, and they didn't come into existence in 4-speed for cars in General Motors until the last month of production. This car was made in the last week of production, so that's well rare it is.
So what do we got under the hood?
It's a 348 tri-power, the 348. It's the same motor they used in Chev, they used in Pontiac, and in Canada. And in the States were different sizes. Yeah.
Do you know how much horsepower it gets out?
I am not really sure how much this gets. I have a feeling that they're about, I think about 290 or something around there, you know, for the horsepower.
Enough to leave some rubber behind, I bet.
Oh yeah, if you wanted to, yeah. If you want to lose your tires, yeah.
Rubber's too expensive nowadays, isn't it?
Because it's got the old bias tires still on it, so yeah.
Okay, Ron, we kind of moved over here. So what's this other car that you brought tonight?
It's a 1960 Ford Sunliner, and picked this car up in California, Huntington Beach, Surf City. That's where I bought it from. We have put a 428 Cobra Jet motor in it. We got in there now enough to get it rolling down the highway with. Yeah.
I bet. So where'd you get the 428 from?
Fellow up near Pefferlaw, he had it, and we got it and put it in, and then say much more about it except run smooth and run, good and strong motor. And this one is.
So what motor was the 428 in originally?
This was out of a '68 Mustang Cobra Jet, so that's what we took it out of. Put it in this.
Thanks, Russ. Some great classic cars there. I'm looking forward to seeing more when Orangeville's Cruise Nights return next summer. By the way, if you or anyone you know would be interested in hosting and producing some classic car segments like the one you just saw, contact Rogers TV producer Todd Collison. Now, moving on forward with Sportszone here, we've got a great show lined up. I'm going to sit down with some of the Orangeville Ice Crushers. Now, there's some pretty interesting guys in there, not from the area. You'll be interested to see where some of them are from. After that, we've got the ultimate sports trivia showdown coming up. I've got 2 teams going head-to-head. You'll want to see the teams. You might know a couple of them, maybe from around here, maybe from on TV. We'll see when it comes up. Stay tuned. More coming on Sportszone. Welcome back to Sportszone. As I mentioned before the break, I got the chance to head down to Alder Street, catch up with some of the Orangeville Ice Crushers. Now, let me tell you, one of those guys could have crushed me if he wanted to. What's the team like? Give me the, you guys are a couple games below 500 right now. What's this season been like for the team so far?
I mean, well, we haven't won a lot, but I think we're going to be going on the road of winning. We're going to have a good winning streak here, and we have the potential. We have the right players.
Yeah.
We have the good skill, and I think we could do it.
Now, we have that on tape, you saying you're going on a winning streak, so Orangeville's going to hold you to that now. So, Darrin, let's get into you a little bit. You mentioned this team is on the right path. There's a lot of rookies on this team, you being one, and you're from BC. Yeah. Tell me a little bit about the move from BC to Orangeville.
Okay, well, I mean, it's a big step in my life because obviously flying out of BC and coming over to Ontario was a big thing for me, leaving family and friends and stuff, but obviously I want to come over here and do what I love the most and play hockey.
I don't want to toot your horn too much here, but you have 40 points in, I think, 20 games. Is that correct?
Yeah.
You know what you have, right?
Yeah.
So 2 points a game. Tell me a little bit, about this season for you. It's obviously been a great one so far.
Yeah, it has been. I had a good start. For me, I feel like I've been kind of going downhill a little bit, but I'm working on bringing myself back up and keep on getting those points high.
So going forward, you personally this season, what do you need to do to get the Orangeville Ice Crushers back on, at a winning pace?
I keep on doing my thing, playing my game. I'm kind of a physical kind of player, so I, take the body, and also I'm trying to work on my offensive game and make sure I score the puck, and I help my teammates too.
Now, it's funny to hear you say I'm working on my offensive game because you are the leading point getter on the team. Like I just said, 2 points per game, but you're working on it. Yeah. I mean, maybe one day you'll get 3 points per game. Yeah. You're streaking down that left wing. You beat your guy. You squeeze him out. What is the move, your go-to that you're putting on the goalie? I won't show this to any of the other teams you're about to play. Yeah. We'll keep it. You pay me off a little bit, okay, and I'll keep this secret. But okay, what is your go-to move here?
Shoot the puck.
Just... What are we talking? Are we talking a slapper? Are we talking wrist shot? Where are you aiming?
Top. Well, just above the pad, maybe.
Just above the pad. Which side? I mean, where?
On far side.
Far side. You're going far side above the pad. Yeah. This obviously works pretty well, as we've said. You have enough goals this year to prove that. I'm here with Joey Alexander. Joey, tell me, you're the second leading point scorer on the Orangeville Ice Crushers right now. What have you done personally to be where you are?
I just go to the gym, work hard in practice, and it's really mostly my line mates who are getting me the points, which is Darrin and Brad.
That's a really good answer because, they're going to see this. They're going to feed you that puck even more. I see what you're doing here. I like it. So, Joey, tell me, you're not from the area. Tell me where are you from? And I already know for the audience, where are you from and why Orangeville?
I'm from Wilmington, North Carolina, and I really came here because the coach saw me on game film, and he wanted me to come up and play. And this was the best opportunity for me for ice time and gym time, and to really develop and go to the next level of juniors.
Now, tell me the changes. Jumping from North Carolina to Orangeville, what's the change been like for you?
Well, I was coming out of a AA program and jumping right into juniors where the speed is much higher and they hit harder and everybody's 21 opposed to being under 18. And it's just a really big difference, especially from North Carolina to Canada playing hockey.
Of course. So, as we've talked earlier, you guys are a couple games below 500. What do you need to do personally to get the Ice Crushers back in, a couple more wins?
I just really need to hit the gym harder, work hard in practice, and not grip my stick so tight. Like, there's times where I could have had goals, could have had passes, but I'm thinking too much. I'm in my head.
Perfect. So, I'm actually looking, I'm going to go pick up the newest version, the GMHL 2016 video game for Xbox is coming out. Now, when I play with Joey Alexander, tell me, I'm going to list off some categories here, and you're going to give me the number, your skill in that. So speed, what are you?
70, not fast.
70, okay, that's modest, 70. Let's go wrist shot.
80, 86.
Whoa, okay, slap shot.
I'd say 80.
80, okay, so you're a wrist shot kind of guy. If I'm on a breakaway with Joey Alexander and I start toggling that stick, what are my chances here? What's your number?
Oh, I'm going 99 with the hands.
99, unstoppable.
Yeah, straight for the Datsuk move on breakaways, or maybe between the legs. But
Is that your go-to? That's, you're on a breakaway. What are you going to?
if I'm on a breakaway, I'm gonna go fake backhand, forehand, and then 5-hole on the goalie.
It would work on me, but that's not really saying much. You are from Boston.
Yeah.
Titletown. So is that, is that in the coach and CJ's mind bringing you here? He's from Boston. You got the Patriots, you got the Celtics, the Bruins, winning titles. Is that what you bring? You bring the Titletown mentality?
Yeah, I guess. I don't really know.
Okay. So we'll take that as a yes, I do.
Yeah.
I plan on winning a title here.
Yeah.
What does Hunter Sawicki need to do to get this Orangeville Ice Crushers team on track here, to get you guys into the playoffs? What do you need to do?
Well, I just need to be good defensively back there and clear the pucks out of net, get bodies out of the way so the goalies can see. And if I need to jump up and play and do some offense, then I need to do that too.
What is Hunter Sawicki outside of hockey? We've got a line dancing class down there. I'm not sure if you were showing up for that. Tell me, what is on the side? What do you do other than hockey?
I play football and baseball too.
Okay, so you're doing the whole Bo Jackson thing. I'm going to just play every sport and be really good at it.
Yeah, that's what I'm going for.
Are you now adapting to the Canadian culture? Are you here eating extra maple syrup? I don't know if you've been to Ottawa, get yourself a beaver tail. Are you picking up on our Canadian customs? You wear plaid and, say A. How's your A game coming?
It's coming along pretty good, eh? But no, I guess not really. I haven't really adapted to it that much, really. I still wear my own clothes and not really the plaid and stuff. Still eat the same amount of maple syrup.
How much maple syrup is that?
Not that much. I don't really eat that much maple syrup.
That's probably a good idea. You got to stay in shape, keep weight out of this area here, more in here. I don't think maple syrup's going to do that up here, right?
Absolutely not.
You guys all live in a house together.
Yeah.
Tell me about that. First of all, how many guys are living in this house?
Well, there's 11 people living in the house, so it gets pretty interesting in there.
Interesting's probably a good word for it. Tell me, I remember living, in university with roommates, people you've never met before. It can get a little frustrating. Is there one guy on the team that doesn't do his dishes?
Bronson Paul.
Bronson Paul, you're being called out right now. Start doing your dishes. Now, tell me, laundry. Who does the laundry?
Well, everyone does their own laundry, really, for the most part.
I would hope so.
Yeah.
No one wants to clean up your stinky hockey equipment except for you.
Yeah, I don't want to touch theirs. I don't want to touch mine.
You're late to a practice. What happens in that house?
You really just have to. He'll just give you chores to do around the house. Really, he'll just give you more chores than everyone else around the house. Like you might have to take the trash out with the compost with all the food in it, which is not good. It smells bad.
Worst chore you've had to do at the house?
Worst chore I've had to do. Pick up all the trash by hand.
Why did you have to pick it up by hand? Were you the cause for it being on the floor?
No, but it was outside where we keep it, but the dogs got into it, so it got ripped apart, so we had to put it all back in there.
All right, let's reel it back into hockey a little bit here. Hunter, you're a defenseman, but you are an offensive defenseman. What is your goal celebration? He sets you that nice drop-off pass, and you're able to just step into it, top corner. What are you going to?
Well, I go to, I call it the Darrin Harris. You just stand there and kind of just let him come in. That's it.
Bringing in the applause and taking it all in.
Yeah.
Igor, let's start off. That is a great name. I would imagine, I'm picturing you, I haven't seen you play necessarily yet, but I would imagine I just see you slamming people into the boards, left, right, and center. Big open ice hits. You're quite a bit bigger than me. I've got to look up to you, and I'm quite intimidated. Tell me, what is your style of play on the ice?
Well, I think my coaches and teammates expected me to play physical, to get more hits, and be like a protector for some guys. And it's obviously I'm 6 feet, and my weight about 235 pounds, and of course, I'm just doing my job on the ice.
Before we finish this interview, I want to make sure that you are okay. If we start hanging out as friends, you would protect me.
Yeah.
Because you protect your teammates, And I mean, now that we're doing this interview, we can be friends and you protect me.
Yeah, of course I will.
Perfect. I appreciate that, Eagor. So, you got into the difference between Canada and Russia. And I mean, I'm sure the audience assumed you may have been Russian from the name. Coming over to Canada, what is that like for you? Being in Russia, you said you're a rookie for the team, second year in the league.
Yeah, second year in the league.
Tell me what was it like coming from Russia to Orangeville, Canada?
Well, it still was a bit hard for me from the beginning for probably a couple months to be here because it's really big difference. I mean, not only about the Russian and here in Canada, but about Europe too, whole Europe. I've been in Europe before, like Spain, Slovakia, Lithuania. I played hockey there, and it's just about lifestyle, probably different lifestyle. Well, I really like it here. I like it probably here more than in Europe. Yeah, I like your lifestyle and stuff around it, and well, I'm glad that I'm here and have a chance to play.
I'm glad you're here too, Eagor. Now, tell me a little bit about your experience so far with the Orangeville Ice Crushers. What is this team like? What is the atmosphere, the players? What's it like?
Well, I really like it, and we have a good atmosphere and in our locker room, on ice surface, on the bench, everywhere. I think guys in this team support each other, and I feel good here.
Now, tell me your first impression of Canada. Coming over, you get off that plane. What is the first thing that comes in your head about Canada?
Well, first thing that I thought about it was, oh God, I need to interview this officer, and what should I say about it?
Let's get into Eagor Grishatov, the hockey player. What is your best attribute? I know you said you're a bit of an enforcer, but you also mentioned you score, you can do everything on the ice. What is your best attribute on the ice?
I don't want to say a lot of good things about me because it's look like commercial.
You're modest guy. I'll say the good things about you, Eagor. You just protect me. I have to do this. All your teammates have told me that we have to ask you, are you familiar with the term flow?
No.
No, so I'm going to give you a quick 101 hockey flow. I don't know if I'm the best to explain it. I mean, my hair is not that great either. It's all about the hair in hockey, apparently. This is what I'm told. So, these guys, they like to grow their hair out, grow it long. Who has the best hair, the best flow on the team?
Well,
outside of yourself. If you want to take the toque off, show it off, you're more than welcome to.
I can show my hair, I don't mind about it.
That's good flow. That's good flow. So outside of yourself, who has the best hair on the team?
Well, I think it's definitely our captain. He has not only good flow, but a beard, like a real Canadian hockey player beard.
Throws the beard in with it. Okay.
Yeah, well.
That was great. I had a lot of fun with those guys. They were awesome, great to talk to, very interesting people. I wish them the best of luck this season. But now, we're going to take one more quick break. When we come back, I've got the ultimate sports trivia showdown coming up. We're going to have two teams neck and neck going at each other. A couple local celebrities joined by the real geniuses here. You'll know who they are when you see them. Stay tuned. Coming back on Sportszone. Welcome back to Sportszone. Again, I'm your host, Matt McEwen. We've got a really great segment here. I'm really excited about this one. To start off, right off the bat, we're going to do some ultimate sports trivia showdown. I've got a couple teams here. I'm gonna introduce the team to my right first. We've got weighing in at, let's say, a combined 225 pounds here.
Thank you for that.
We've got Miles Henry, the you are the Einstein of sports, Miles. Joined by Darrin Davidson, host of Davidson Live. Thank you for being here, guys. Now, Darrin, you may have to answer this one. If you were doing, this is a wrestling match here. What is your walkout theme for your team?
I gotta go straight to Rocky.
Okay.
It just comes into mind.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay, so we've got the Rocky team over here fighting for their lives here. Now to my left, I've got weighing in maybe 250, a little heavier here. All right. I hope I don't offend anybody with that. We've got Brandon Miller, goaltender for the Toronto Rock, joined by his son Evan Miller. Now, guys, same question. Walkout music. What do we got?
AC/DC, Back in Black.
Okay, we're back.
Yeah.
We're back.
Let's go.
So
He's bringing it.
before we get started here, why are you guys going to win this Trivia Showdown?
You know what? Every morning I wake up and I'm on my way to work, and this guy's got SportsCenter on. It's like clockwork. He probably knows more than I do, and he's only 7, so I think we're going to take him down here.
He is the knower of all sports.
He's the knower of all sports, for sure.
Same question, you guys. Why are you guys going to win? And I know you said you don't want to trash talk, which is great. Why are you guys going to win? If you do want to trash talk, now's the time to get it in.
He might watch the TV, but I actually go to the game.
All right. Throw it down.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Very good.
All right, we've got ourselves a little showdown here.
We're ready.
Now, here are the rules. Number 1, there will be no cheating. If I catch anyone cheating, this won't be like, public school where they just, give you a timeout. It's going to be bad.
But hold on. This is a sports show?
This is a sports show. Dan.
What about the good foul?
I don't think there are any good fouls in this game.
All right.
So, I don't want to see any phones out here. I don't want to see any peeking at the other people's answers. If anyone tries to look at this board, you're getting hit over the head with it.
Wow.
All right? Do we all understand?
Yeah, we're ready.
Good?
We're ready.
All right, so here's how it's going to go. You're going to write your answer down. I'm going to give you the question. You're going to discuss it with your partner here in secrecy, hopefully. I don't want to be telling everyone your answers. Discuss it in secrecy. We'll write it down on the page, and then we'll flip, and we'll see who has the answer.
Okay.
If you both have the answer, you both get a point. Most points at the end wins.
Good luck.
Good.
Sounds good? Good luck to both of you.
Good luck,
I don't
buddy.
want to say I have a favorite here,
Nice.
but I have a favorite.
Here we go.
I'm not going to say who it is. Question number 1.
Whew.
Are we ready? Are we
I
sure?
think so, man.
Are we nervous?
Yes.
How are we feeling? Here we go. I'm excited. I'm excited for this. Here we go. The Golden State Warriors NBA team just had their undefeated season snapped. Who handed them their first loss?
I got it. No.
Don't keep it quiet. Keep it quiet. I'm looking for either the city name, the team name, both, either or.
Our pen's out of ink.
Pens out of ink. We got a.
We got it.
We got it. We're good. We're good. Okay. We locked in.
Yes.
Locked in everywhere.
Yep.
All right. Let's see what it is. Show your answers. Let's get it shown to the camera here. What do we got here? We got the Milwaukee Bucks, and what do we got here? 76ers.
Oh.
It was the Milwaukee Bucks.
Oh, good
It
start.
was the Milwaukee
Good
Bucks.
start.
We're good.
Good try. Good try.
All right.
The 76ers actually, they got their first win
Yeah.
not too long ago.
Yeah.
So right now we've got Team Miller up 1-0.
1 point.
Big first point, taking the first step.
We are good.
But as we know, it's not. This isn't a sprint here. This isn't a sprint. This is a marathon.
Okay.
This is a marathon. Question number 2. Let's flip it over to hockey here now, okay? Who scored the most points in the NHL last season?
What do you think?
In the game?
Oh, overall, for the whole year.
Probably right.
We've got a switching of the pen over here.
Doesn't mean it's any better. Trust me.
Is that who we should try? Is that? Okay, let's go for it.
Okay. All right.
Are we locked in?
We're locked in.
Everywhere. We're locked in. Okay, what do we got?
God, I want to see you go first.
Let's give those
Ovi.
cameras the answer. We got
Ovechkin.
Ovi here, and we got Stamkos here.
I think
Now,
we're both wrong, maybe.
we are both wrong here. We are both. Ovechkin did score the most goals in the league, but it was actually Jamie Benn.
Oh.
Jamie Benn came out of nowhere, and he had that last game of the season. And he took the
5 or
lead.
6
Who came
points.
second? Who came second?
I believe it actually may have been Ovechkin.
Yeah. Okay.
But
We'll take half a point.
hold on. I'm the asker of questions
Sorry,
here.
man. Sorry.
I'm doing the questions.
All right.
Good guess.
Okay, so we've got still 1-0 Team Miller.
Yep.
Number 3. Here's where I told you guys I'm going to describe to you a movie based on the plot. But it's going to be, it's not going to be as obvious by the plot that I'm going to give you here, okay? It's a sports movie.
Good.
And I'll give you a bit of a hint. It's an iffy sports movie. It's one of those,
Okay.
it's a bit of a comedy. Bit of a comedy, but it's sports. A struggling Bruins fan attempts to save his grandmother's house. Give it, in case you didn't hear, for all those viewers.
Is this right?
Struggling Bruins fan attempts to save his grandmother's house. What sports movie was it?
What is it?
Are we locked in? We got answers from both sides.
Can you see it?
We got an answer there. We got an answer here. Let's give that a flip and show it to the camera. We got Happy Gilmore, and we got Happy Gilmore. It is Happy Gilmore.
Right,
there we go.
Nice.
There we go.
Nice.
2-1. 2-1 Team Miller still. Now I'm going to get into a little bit of quotes, movie quotes.
Nice.
From sports movies. Now this one I think is going to be one that, I'm leading off with a tough one here.
Right. You're always playing pro lacrosse. I don't know if you have time for movies.
Yeah. We have some downtime.
Okay. All right.
The quote is, I don't play defense.
I don't play defense. And you want the movie?
I want the movie where the gentleman says, I don't play defense. Now, if we need a little hint.
Can we go with a sport?
If we need a little hint.
Can we ask what sport?
This is a big name actor.
Right.
He thought they had the ball. And he started drawing up a play.
Right. Okay.
Telling one of the best players, no, not one of, the best player in that sport, what they were going to run offensively. And he said, no, we don't have the ball. And he said, I don't play defense.
Try it. So you want the athlete's name?
I want the movie.
The movie.
I want the name of the movie. So for you viewers out there, you want to get in, send your tweets in, tweet us in the answers at Sportszone_RTV. We'll be checking them. We'll see who's right, who's wrong. You guys have the computers at home, so remember that.
What year? Around? How long ago?
This is late 90s. Late 90s movie. Now I'll give you one more.
Yeah.
It was a cartoon as well.
Oh, okay. That's what I was wondering.
Oh.
Let's.
I think.
So what movie? What's the movie?
Oh, sorry.
What's the movie?
It's
One more time. I don't play defense.
I see it.
Did you say that? Whatever.
I'm trying to help you here, Miles. But your dad would know.
Now we did save the planet in this movie.
Yeah. It's boom. I think we've come to a consensus over here.
That's called teamwork.
I think we've come to a final answer over here. Now,
all
what do
right.
we got? Let's
We
show
got
those
Miles.
answers.
Space
Show those
Jam?
answers. Space Jam. Space
Oh,
Jam.
very
It is
good.
Yes,
Space
Miles.
Jam.
Way to pull it out.
Nice one, bud.
Now, for the older guys, do we remember the actor who said it?
Michael Jordan was in it.
Michael Jordan was in it, but do you remember the actor who said, I don't play defense? Came
Larry
in with
Johnson?
the hat on backwards. He's a comedian. Bill Murray.
Oh,
It's Bill
okay.
Murray
There
drawing
you
up
go.
the play
Of course.
offensively,
Yeah.
and he's no, we don't have the ball. I don't play defense.
yeah.
Just saying Bill Murray makes you laugh.
Great
That's
movie,
good.
great
That's good.
actor,
Yeah.
great movie.
Right.
All right, so we've got 3-2.
Good job, man.
Team Miller right now. So I've got, and I know you guys are gonna get this one. This is an easy one. I'm going for a little bit harder, a little bit easier. We got another quote here. Help me, help you.
What do you want?
So again, you won't.
I
know
want
this
the
one.
title of the movie.
You know this one.
One more time for the viewers. Help me, help you. Again, if you want to get in, join us on Twitter.
Yeah.
Get in on the action here.
Is that how you spell
Things
it?
are heating up.
That's good. No, that's good.
All right, we got our lock.
Tough one to spell, that one.
It is.
I'm not here to judge spelling. If I
good.
can sound it out, I'm good enough with that. What do we got here? We got Jerry Maguire. Jerry Maguire.
All right,
There we go.
all right.
It was
Good
Jerry
job, good job,
Maguire.
guys.
Tom
Like
Cruise.
Knuckles.
Great
Working
movie.
it.
I don't think the little guys have seen that one, but
No.
glad the older ones are here to help out. All right. Now we're going to flip to football here.
Nice. Here we go.
We're going to flip to
There you
football.
go.
I know Darrin. I know Darrin's the football guy here.
Well,
Darrin and I share a little bit in common, actually.
yeah.
I mean, before we get into the question, share us your sports background here.
I played all through high school. I was like athlete of the year 3 times, and got recruited to play football at Laurier and Ottawa. I had a cup of tea at Syracuse University, and we won national champs when I was at Laurier. The caveat was I was sick that year, but anyways, the team did great. That's so football's my thing. I love it. Yeah.
Now, Miles.
Yes.
What is your sports background?
I play baseball.
Play baseball. Where do you play baseball?
Orangeville.
Nice. Okay, now let's get over here. I mean, we know, we've got the star in the room, Brandon Miller here. We know his sports background. If is there anything that you want to tell us any more? Anything outside of lacrosse or?
Yeah, I mean anything sports, right? Golf, hockey.
Absolutely, doing it all.
Yeah, no, for sure. Baseball.
What's it like having a pro dad? Is it awesome?
Not that.
not that cool.
Just it's old hat. No big deal.
Yeah.
Now, Evan, are you going to be the next Toronto Rock goaltender?
Nope.
No, you're gonna be the forward.
Probably.
Probably. I don't want to say yes, but probably.
Leading scorer?
I don't think
Maybe.
With
No?
some practice, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How easy is to practice on your dad and score on him?
Kind of hard.
Yeah.
You know his weaknesses?
No.
Pick top corner on him.
Because there are none, right? Your dad's got no weaknesses.
Brick wall.
Done.
Yeah, no, he doesn't look too convinced over there.
No.
I think he knows something that other people
I think he
don't.
does too.
You keep that secret.
Yeah, keep it
You
quiet.
keep that secret. All right. So as I said, we got football coming up right now. Which NFL player has won the most MVP honors with 5 of them?
Who?
He won 5 MVPs.
Okay, let's go with it.
If we need a hint, I've got one.
You
That's
read it.
One more time.
It's your guess. You get
Which
to read it. Keep it
NFL player has won the most MVP honors with 5? Now I'll say he played with 2 different teams. He's won an MVP with 2 different teams. So we'll get that in. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to give you guys a second to think about it.
All right.
We're going to cut to break real quick.
Oh, good.
Get your answers locked in, everybody. We're coming back. We got more Ultimate Sports Trivia Showdown coming up on Sportszone. Stay tuned.
All right.
Welcome back to Sportszone. We've got the second half of the Ultimate Sports Trivia Showdown coming up for you. Once again, to my right here, I've got Team Davidson and Henry. We've got the Einstein of sports here. He's been lighting it up so far. I'm impressed. To my left here, we've got the Millers, who, the knower of all sports is really holding true to his name there. I'm shocked here. I didn't know half of these. I had to look them up. You guys are just rhyming them off here. Awesome. So where we're at right now, we've got a 3-2 score right now in favor of Team Miller. We had the question right before the break. Which NFL player has won the most MVP honors with 5 of them? I gave away the hint that he has played with 2 different teams, and I think that's what set them off here. So they've had the break to think about it. They've been discussing here. There's been a little bit of trash talk going on between the two. Things are heating up.
We're good.
I'm in the middle to step between if anything happens here. I don't know what I'm going to be able to do, but maybe stop Brandon from getting to you, Darrin.
Appreciate it. I would appreciate it. Thanks.
So let's see those answers. What do we got here?
Peyton Manning.
Peyton Manning.
All right.
Very good.
Those
Good
are
job.
correct.
Nice.
Peyton Manning has won 5. He is the all-time leader in MVPs. Won them with Indianapolis, won them with Denver.
Yeah.
Want to say
Why
Denver?
5 though? Why 5? I don't know.
All right, we've got 4-3.
Okay.
Favorite team Miller here.
These guys, they're like solid. They're getting every one of them.
Things are starting. I mean, so far they've only got one wrong here.
Yeah.
They got the Jamie Benn wrong,
Right.
which nobody got. But they were on top of the was it the Space? No, it was the Milwaukee Bucks.
That was the big one.
We're coming
Right
back.
off the start.
We're
Right
good.
off the
We're
start.
good, man.
That
Yeah.
was what got
All
you.
right.
All right, here we go. We're gonna flip it to baseball. I know you guys both said you're a couple baseball guys
Stuff.
here.
Okay.
What player led the major leagues in home runs this past season?
Oh. Probably like, I have no idea.
Now I'll give you a hint.
Davis.
Here's your hint.
We're in. We're
They're
ready
in.
to
They
go.
don't even need the hint.
Wow.
We need a
Do we
hint.
still get the
You
hint?
still get the hint.
Okay.
You still get the hint. He is not a Blue Jay.
Right.
Okay.
So,
Got it.
Awesome.
Chris Davis in Baltimore.
Did you go to that game?
No.
Were you at the game? He was
No.
phenomenal.
Which game are we talking here?
No, don't he's trying to get it out of you. Don't even
Oh,
get
that's
it.
good.
No.
I tried to bait you.
No.
I tried to bait you.
No way, man.
All right, we got a shot at it.
Okay.
All right, what do we got here? Let's have these revealed here. What do we got over here first?
Chris Davis. Chris Davis.
Chris Davis is
Nice.
correct.
All right. Good
Chris
job.
Davis is correct. Great player.
Be nice if he was a Blue Jay now.
It would be nice if he was a Blue Jay.
Are they
now.
picking him up?
With,
Are they trying to or
there's,
no?
There's talks.
Oh,
There's
great.
talks.
What do you think?
think?
Miles is a big
Miles?
Blue Jay guy.
Should the Jays go after Chris Davis right now?
I don't know.
I don't know. I
Yeah,
don't know either.
they had a
That's
pretty
why.
good team.
That's why we're not in that situation, right?
You were saying you'd rather have
Somebody else in
other than Bautista.
Wow, you don't like
Yeah,
Bautista.
that's take some like
You know what?
stuff.
I'll tell you right now. I would be okay if we traded Bautista this season for something big, for maybe an ace pitcher.
Wow. I wouldn't want to. I just don't want to break up the team. I mean, on the Rock, you don't want to break up the team, do you?
No, I mean, you have such a good core, and I think the Blue Jays have that right now.
Yeah.
You want to add to it, you know?
Yeah.
And
Shapiro though, he's looking to make his mark, eh?
he's definitely
He
making
wants
his
to make
mark.
this
I'm
his
not
team.
sure if it's a good mark.
So far, he's dropped the ball a little bit on
Yeah.
some of those pitchers right now.
Should we have gone for Price?
Should we have paid Price $217 million per year? Or sorry,
He struggled in
over
the
7 years.
playoffs.
He did struggle in the
Look
playoffs.
at this guy.
Did you like
He
Price?
did struggle in the
Not that
playoffs. What do we
much.
got over here? What do we got here?
Price, yes or no?
Nah.
No.
Stroman's our guy, I think.
Yeah.
Stroman's our guy. He's our ace.
I love how these guys just cut through.
Yeah.
They cut through, and say no, don't need him, man.
Don't need him.
That's good.
Now, Chris Davis. That would mean Encarnacion just gets to DH.
Yep.
Then we've got Smoke as a bench player. Put him in for his defense when we need it.
And if Bautista walks at the end of the year, or Edwin, we still have Davis long term.
Absolutely.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I like it. Us here at Rogers, I'll sign the check tomorrow.
Please,
Yeah.
yeah.
We'll get that going.
If you forego your big salary,
Yes.
we might be able to sign Davis.
We'll talk about that.
Okay.
We'll talk about that.
All right.
All right. Here we go. We're going to go back to football now.
Okay.
All right?
I'll try to make it good. All right.
Who was the last running back in the NFL to rush for 2,000 yards in one season? Now, there's been many of them over the years. Not many. I don't want to say many. But who was the last one to do it?
I can give the team.
I'll maybe give you a half point for the team.
Okay. So it's
Andrew?
he just got reinstated.
Can you say it?
Oh, Vikings.
He did. He did.
It's Vikings just got reinstated. Oh, okay.
We're solid over here.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
we know our running
We
backs
like
on
it.
this side. We know our running backs.
You like it.
Although he got into a little bit of trouble.
He did.
Things that we don't necessarily agree with.
No. But now he's a playoff team, on a playoff team again.
He's on a playoff team again.
We're trying to help you out here, Miles. I think we're good.
I think he's got it.
Now, before we reveal our answers, we got to go favorite NFL team.
Ev, favorite NFL team?
I don't have one.
I like them all.
Buffalo Bills.
Nah, I don't like it.
And it's not going so well.
You know what? I see why you're turning your back on that franchise right now, because that loss, that was huge.
Oh,
they may have just.
That was tough to watch.
Whoa! I mean, what do we got over here?
Favorite NFL team?
Favorite NFL team.
Love Buffalo.
Yeah.
Love going to Detroit to watch the games. Last year we were in California, the family, and we were all over Seattle. It was amazing to be there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that we're sort of riding that wave a bit.
All
but
right.
this year, right? Seattle's,
They're coming on. They're coming on. Now, Miles, what do we got?
I got nothing.
Nothing? No?
Same with him.
You a football guy?
No.
No? That's why Darren's answering the football. I like it. You got the baseball, though.
We're covering
You got
off
the
here.
baseball. That's why you brought him. All right, let's see. What do we got? So once again, the question is, who was the last running back in the NFL to rush for 2,000 yards in one season? Let's see those answers.
AP.
We got AP, Adrian Peterson.
All right.
We're locked up here. Team Miller, one point ahead.
Man, we can't break them down. These guys won't give up a point here.
They are just relentless over here.
You've missed
The knower of all sports. I'm really enjoying the laid back. Like I don't get too excited for the camera. I'm just here to answer sports questions.
Yawning.
Like when are the tough ones gonna start? I thought this was legit here, not some Mickey Mouse organization here. I like it. And over here we the same thing.
He's like Cooch out of Jerry Maguire.
Yeah.
Ski or swim, I don't care. I just want to play.
I just want to play. Here we go.
Let's go here.
We're gonna go to basketball.
Oh, okay.
All right, we're good now.
With Kobe Bryant retiring at the end of this season, what was the most points he scored in one game, and who was it against?
Do we go?
You know that?
Now,
I don't know.
Okay.
81 points.
Now, I'll say this. There's a reason I'm asking who. Are we locked in here?
We're
We're
locked
locked in.
in.
We're locked in there. Are we basketball fans over here?
Yeah, we've been to a couple Raptor games, right?
Yeah.
Big Raptor fans.
There we go. I like it. All right, are we locked in on both? We're locked in here? All right. Let's reveal it here. What do we got?
74.
We got 74 points against the Raptors.
Oh, they got
We've
it.
got 81 points against the Raptors. It was 81 points against the Toronto Raptors.
Nice.
Now,
Big
I was hoping he'd go off for 82 against us in his last game at the ACC this year. That would have been cool. It was a great show that the Toronto put on for him, chanting MVP for him. So right now, we've got a 2-point lead. Team Miller over here.
Okay.
They stepped out a little bit here. Here's a bit of a tough one. Here's where maybe you stump him here.
Okay.
I believe in you this one here, Darren. Which athlete made the most money in 2015? Which athlete made the most money in 2015?
Absolutely.
I thought it was your dad,
Yeah.
but
Definitely not.
I had to be correct. The internet corrected me.
What do you bring?
Wow, that's tough. Most money.
He's a current athlete.
You want current?
Current. So in 2015, he is playing. He is. You know what? I'll say he is participating in his sport.
Okay.
Because he doesn't play every night.
So that was a bonus. That was a bonus point right there.
It could be.
Okay, maybe. Okay.
Just his contract or just his money in general? However much he brings in, endorsements, everything.
How much? Everything.
Okay.
And I'll say this: he doesn't have a contract with a team.
Right.
Okay.
So,
One more time for the viewers out there: which athlete made the most money in 2015? He does not play for a team.
We'll try it.
What do we got? All right, we're locked in here. What do we got here?
We're going to go golf.
We got Rory McIlroy. That's a good guess. And we got Tiger Woods. It was Floyd Mayweather.
Oh, right.
The super
One
fight.
That's sham.
One
I
fight.
paid
Super
into
fight.
that. I paid into
You know who was number 2?
His opponent.
Manny Pacquiao.
Wow. Amazing. There you
Incredible.
go.
Jeez.
Nice one.
Incredible.
That's a good night.
question.
That's a good night. Well-paid night.
It was, for sure. It was.
Absolutely.
How much did he get paid?
For not a very good fight.
No.
We're not going to release those details on air. I don't think Floyd, I talked to him earlier, he doesn't want me releasing those numbers.
Okay.
Here we got 2 more questions.
All right. We're trying our best.
Team Miller, up 2.
Yeah. It's okay.
need these.
We're good.
How many Jays hit more than 20 home runs this season? How many of them?
Bautista, Edwin, Donaldson.
What do we got? It's getting tense. I feel the tension in the room here.
Colabella.
Yeah.
Things are getting serious.
Yeah. Then 20.
You need the names too, or you just want the number?
Just the number. Just the number.
So we're at. Okay, so let's take it down here. I'll take it down. You keep me the names. So we got. Okay, so we got.
We are running out of time.
Okay.
So this will have to be our last question.
Last question. We need it.
So here's what I'm going to do. If you can name the players, I will give you your bonus point.
Okay. Okay.
We're going to cut it. We're going to cut it here. I need answers now.
All right.
Okay, you guys go.
How many players?
3.
3. How many players?
5.
5. The correct answer is 4.
Who did we miss? Martin? Did he get?
Russell Martin
He
hit.
did get 20.
Okay.
All right, guys. We've got a victory for Team Miller.
All right.
I want to
Good job, good
congratulate
job.
these guys over here.
Good
Good
job.
game,
These guys over here, great
Good
job
job.
here.
Good job,
Awesome.
man.
I had a great time. Thank you
Nice.
for watching. I had a lot of fun. I hope you guys did too.
We
We've
did.
got some awards for the winners here. We've got some tickets to give out.
Nice.
Tune in next time on Sportszone. We'll have another great show coming for you. Thanks for watching.